then dinner, and then more kirtan. So yeah. The first two mantras aren't on the. They're offering my respects to my spiritual teacher. So don't worry about that, and then you'll pick it up. The other ones. Doesn't matter about your voice. Doesn't matter about musical ability. Luckily, you don't need. You could be clapping, doing anything, but you don't need anything. But we like to just do it with the guitar. But anything really traditional clap sticks, or you can do anything. Toilets there, if anyone. Oh, are we on? We're on. Okay, namaste, everybody. Thank you for coming. Yeah, the toilet's there, water's there. Anything else you need, just ask one of us. So yeah, so we're just going to start off with by offering our respects to our spiritual teacher, and then we'll move on to the other mantras. But the first two, don't worry. If you're not used to them, it's all right. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutali Shrimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Shrimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Majashri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadiga Bhakta Vrindam Vajashri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadiga Bhakta Vrindam Haribo Nitai Go Nitai Go Haribo. Your turn. Haribo Nitai Go Nitai Go Haribo 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 Nitai Go Nitai Go Haribo Haribo Nitai Go Nitai Go Haribo
Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo. Haribo, 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 Nitai go, Nitai go, Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Gokula Anga. Gokula Anga. Gokula
Welcome everyone, if you came in after the beginning. So Mia's not... Okay, we're just going to do a similar, the Goranga. And we're going to have... join in with our friends on the CD. So it's just, we're going to just take in some breath, relax our body, and then add the mantras. It'll be pretty straightforward if you haven't done it before. Okay, so we'll just close our eyes and breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Our breath's very relaxing just in itself, and we add it to the mantra. It's a great technique for everything. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just relaxing each body part on the exhalation, feeling the new energy coming in on the inhalation, and just letting go of all the tensions and anything happened today. On the exhalation, we just let it all go. So I'm going to start the mantras soon. When they come on, we just join in at your own pace. Some people have a longer breath than others. Just, it doesn't matter. Just listening to it in our mind and listening to it on our tongue and feeling the vibration. We'll join in with the That's not it. Sorry, that's not it. I thought it was cocked. Okay, now we'll just join in with them at your own pace. continue our breath and just still resonate the mantra in our mind. And then opening your eyes when you're ready. So beautiful, thank you. That's a really nice, well, they're all really nice, but that's a really easy one to do at home by yourself, and you can do it before you go to sleep or when you first wake up. And or especially if you can't sleep at night, it's a great one to put yourself back to sleep. And you'll really notice the difference in the energy in the room before and after, because that's the spiritual, the mantra is a spiritual sound. So, you know, you come in from your busy day and do, just start off tonight doing like even 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and then regularity is the best thing. So if you do it every night or every day, you can do it any time during the day too. I used to do it in the car with your eyes open, of course, but yeah, and it's fantastic. So, all right, I'd like to invite Tadatmanadas, I think. He's going to give a nice talk on spiritual topics, and then there'll be dinner and then more chanting. So, thank you.
Hi guys. See who's here. Okay. A few new faces, a few old faces. Oh, don't mean old, but you know. I'm the only old one. Yeah, I'm the only old one here. All right, so this is the part of the evening where we try and impart some yoga wisdom. You know, in other words, knowledge that it's from the yoga process directly. Not concocted, it's always been there. There's a word called Veda. Veda means basically all knowledge. And Veda has been around since the beginning. When the living entities are impregnated into a particular universe, the way to get out comes with them in the form of Veda, or knowledge. So when we get sick of mucking around here in this material energy, the Veda is considered a type of mother. She tells us how to get out. You're tired now? You want to go home? Yeah, so that's how in yoga we see the Vedas, or knowledge. Does anyone have any questions before I go on about anything? You can, maybe something on your mind on a spiritual level that you want to have a question about. Sometimes things come and go in the course of our life. We brush up against certain things and different ideas on what is the right way of viewing this, or what is I'll give it a couple of seconds. Because if you don't have questions, I just start talking. and it could end up anywhere. You might even have to call the police on me. I don't know. I'm not always politically correct, unfortunately. I'm from the old school. But, you know, yoga knowledge gives us proper education. In other words, the most basic education we should learn, especially in our younger years, is really our identity. And by identity, I don't mean what gender we find ourselves in or what we may feel we want to be or what anything like. It's not based on the body. We've seen the body for what it is. It's a temporary arrangement by the laws of material nature. And I'm allowed to use it for X amount of years. This mass of material energy, which is constantly changing anyway. I mean, the body I had 5 years ago is long gone. As I eat food, take in water and air and sunlight, metabolism, you see. New cells are forming as old cells die off and come out of the body. They come out in the form of hair, mucus, skin, stool, urine. So many ways the body turns over this matter. That is it. It's changing. So obviously a process like this requires a power source, and the power source is the element life, you, the eternal spark of life that is temporarily using that body. The real you, the self, the soul, there's no gender there in the sense that we know gender here in this world. It's not like that at all. It doesn't work like that. There's no isms happening for such a living being in their pure state. In other words, you know, people are looking for solutions to the almost insurmountable problems society is throwing up. You know, all the so-called issues of racism, nationalism, you know, bigotry over different religions, political, you know, views. There's always fighting going on. Rah, 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 my team. Boo, boo, boo to your team, you know? You know, this conflict is always there in human society. And everyone tries to find a material way to pacify it, to calm it down, to keep it cool. Oh, how about we look at all humans as having red blood? And we'll look at it that way. Just remember that even the person in a different color body than yours or a different gender body than yours, that we still have red blood, so therefore we can relate on. No, it still won't work. It's still not going to work. It requires something a little more in depth than that. In yoga we learn, the ABC of yoga is learning, Aham Brahmasmi. I am spirit. I am a separate energy than matter. There are two energies in this world. There is life, which is you, me, all us different living entities, and there is matter, in which we've been impregnated into. And when matter forms with the presence of life within it, then there are various symptoms occurring. There are primarily 8 symptoms. There's actually more, but there's 8 primary symptoms. I won't go, it's kind of scientific. You know, for example, matter in the presence of life can reproduce, whereas matter by itself cannot. You have a live bird and a dead bird. The dead bird cannot reproduce any more eggs. The person had to leave that body. Maybe it flew into a window and killed itself or whatever. Anyway, that body of the bird's there. She is no longer able to produce eggs, whereas the live bird can go and find a mate, and she can have more eggs because the presence of life is still there. In other words, what death is in this world is when your body breaks down to a point where you can't use it anymore. Kind of like your car when it, you know, yeah, the differential finally comes loose and goes up through the back floorboards of the car, you know. It's over. You've got to step away. Or the engine blows up because you didn't put oil in it or something. There's a point of no return where you've got to walk away. So similarly, our bodies are the same. There's a point of no return. Generally, as the body gets older, it really starts decaying more quickly. But why? Because of the metabolism. It's not turning over so quickly. Things tend to build up. You start getting infections. Problems occur that weren't occurring when your body was younger. It's a natural thing to occur. We call it natural because we have no choice over it. Yet you find people, no one wants to really die. You find all kinds of people like this, especially, I was reading some studies they did of these wealthy people dying, and they were offering the doctor like $2 million to keep him alive a week longer so he could finish some project he was on or something. And the doctor's going, I can't, my hands are tied, I can't, I have no control over these laws, this rule. And they're saying, well, give me anything, give me, give me the cortisone, give me whatever. Just keep it going. And when your week's up, oh, can you give me another week? Trying to hold on to the body. So a lot of suffering just attached to that, isn't there? A lot. We're all trying to hold on. We're all. I don't care how brave you are. I mean, I have some connection with military, and I don't care how brave you are. You're going to be scared when death's there. What they used to say in the Second World War, there's no atheists in the trench holes. Yeah? Bullets are whizzing over your head and, explosions around you. Everyone's thinking about death. It's coming. Could be the next bullet whiz. You're going to hear whiz and then it's all over. In fact, in my life, that happened. I was in South America and the Sandinistas were getting a bit militant, and I'm with this guy. I'm talking to him. Next thing, the bullet goes through his skull. He's not there anymore. He had to leave. He got kicked out, just like that. It was kind of surreal. The next thing, a bullet passes my ear, and it was so close that the hair pulled. And I'm going, wow, I better get you down here. But I knew I wasn't meant to go there. You kind of know. It's all providence. A lot of it's predestined. It's not. I say a lot because sometimes it's not. The actions of cruel people sometimes take away the destiny of it all. But anyway, death is there, just like that. Just like that. I remember another time I was waiting at a bus stop, and all my life I'd trained in martial arts and stuff since 1967. And I'm standing there and I was thinking, my teacher told me there's a way you can strike someone and you press the life out of them simply by the punch you do. And we're doing all this kind of training, like iron palm training and hitting, using medicines and like dajao and different medicines to train the hands. So the hands get very heavy. So when you hit, all your weight goes into the, and it's devastating. You can split people's internal organs and all kind. It's compression within the other person's body. That's how real damage occurs. So anyway, I'm thinking like this, and I'm thinking, how's that possible? And I'm standing at the bus stop waiting. I'm about to go off training, and next thing I look up, and this taxi went bang, and it hit this elderly man, and for some reason he went spinning up in the air and almost like a somersault, and he landed right in front of me, and I'm looking down, and I could see the skull's cracked, and I could see his brain and his eyes. I had my hand in my bead bag. I remember at the time I was chanting a little bit. And all I could do was look at him and say, Hari Bo, mate, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Bo. And he was gone, And next thing, plop, plop, plop. All the stuff he was carrying had been thrown up higher, so it came down a little later, like eggs and bits of food and stuff like that. He'd been carrying this grocery bag. And then I looked up again, and he had been with his sons. They were Polynesian people, and the sons didn't even care for the father. They were off beating up the taxi driver already. And it was the whole thing, it was so fast and so surreal. All these events occurring in time and space. One person had to leave his body. The others are are so overwhelmed by grief they don't know how to act properly anymore. Lucky there were some police close by, so that stopped that. You know, everyone's in shock. You know, and you know, I remember telling my spiritual master about it, and he was saying, well, you know, he said that person was actually fortunate. The most fortunate person there was a person leaving, because he got to leave hearing the holy name. I said, what, not even him saying it? And he said, yeah. He said, just leaving in that atmosphere, in that elevated atmosphere where the holy name is actually vibrating. It pierces the material layers and touches the soul. It carries the living entity. It carries her to where she's meant to go. Yeah. So, you know, that event, once again, enforces once more, for me anyway, that without chanting, everything is empty. It's all just like a hollow bell. This whole world is like this. It's gonna offer you constantly all kinds of lies. I say that because everything here pretty much is a lie. This is a place where we come to get ripped off. Yeah. I got a couple of things from a company called iHerb. I don't know whether you guys get stuff, and they're okay to deal with. They send their product right away. I've never had a problem with them. But what happens is the algorithms pick it up. Next thing, you're bombarded with all this crap, you know, from penis enlargements to whatever. And I'm going, well, how did this happen? You know, leave me alone, for God's sakes. Just leave me alone, you know. Stop. But every one of them, when you take a, you know, it's interesting because if you look, they're all promising. You know, there's so many of them. They come out, oh, this secret herb has been found, and Dr. such and such with a, you know, PhD in something, whatever bullshit they give you. He's gone off to the Amazon jungle and found this herb that the Amazon tribes have been using for thousands of years, and just trying to say, ringing this bell saying, if you buy our product, you'll be okay. You'll actually be okay. You'll get over this problem. And what it is, when you look at it, everyone's trying to steer you away from death, basically. Everyone wants to be, you know, the whole medical thing, you know, how people are a little bit apprehensive now more about pharmaceuticals because of the damage they've caused. So people look more to but they don't realize that all that's happened is all those massive pharmaceutical companies have just moved into the herbal industry, and they're promoting all that stuff now. And, you know, I'm not saying it's good or bad, it's right or wrong. That's not the issue. The issue is the distraction that causes this. The false promise. You can be healthy and happy, and then, but you just got to give us some money, and you'll be fine. If some of these things are so simple, then why don't you just tell us? Why don't you have, you know, why don't you do something compassionate for society and just tell us what it is, rather than make it steer us around to your product, which costs, you know, you get 4 bottles this month for $89. But you got to be quick because they're going fast. So this world is like that. It's geared in that way. It's called Maya. Maya means the illusory energy of this world. And it grinds away at the soul. It grinds away at you, promising different forms of happiness in the form of a new house, a new car, a bigger, better paying job, this, that, you know, nicer partner. Try something new clothes, new, you know, whatever it may be. Now, please don't misunderstand. There's nothing wrong in having a nice house to live in, having a friend you can live with who you love and is your partner in life. There's nothing wrong in that. In fact, you know, it helps. It helps in the struggle for material existence. But when we get lost in it as the all in all, that's what we're talking about. I mean, some of these gamers, you know, they're up 24/7 gaming, 48 hours more just gaming. You know, some of them die. They're up so that long they actually die. They go and they find this guy hunched over his keyboard, you know, Fortnite still running. And his avatar's just looping through as someone walks up and shoots it or whatever. Really sad, really sad. So empty, looking for that through zeros and ones. You're looking for your happiness through there. You know, that whole technology. The reason we want, sometimes it's a question I ask guys. I say, what is it we're all looking for? And the answer always comes back to happiness. We all want to be happy. Why? Because it's an integral nature of you to be happy. It's a part of your natural condition to be happy. But in association with the material energy, in other words, the body you have on in this material world we live in, which is temporary, then we're frustrated in that happiness. You may get a little taste of it, and that's how addictions form, isn't it? When I was real young, when I was about 17, I'm 72 now, but when I was about 17, someone gave me some opium. And so I took it, and it was so good. It was like, I'm dreaming, and 1 minute's like about 10 years. And I remember coming down, it was smoking, and I came down, and the next day I was just hankering. I'm running down to the phone box, because we didn't have mobile phones in those days, and throwing coins in. Hey, have you got some more? And later when I could step back from it, I saw, wow, that was like a real strong thing, that's just one drug. So it's like a little example of how this world catches. That's how Maya works. We get a taste of something that brings us a certain amount of pleasure, and then we want to experience that pleasure again, so we chase it again and again and again. And they talk about this about people who are addicted to gaming, don't they? It's kind of like an endorphin thing going on. It's no different than an addiction that a gambler has at this poker machines. Can't help it. Just got to do it. Yeah. So that's what this world's about. Some of us cool the addictions down. They're all that down. We may get married, we may produce a family, we may get caught up on that and the family life. There's nothing wrong in that. In fact, it's how society keeps going. If we didn't have children, there would be no more. There's nothing wrong in that. But it's the knowledge we carry while we're doing that counts. In our existence as individuals, we come to a certain point. We should each come to that point of an individuality where we question our purpose, our existence, our identity. And if it's just stuck on the material level, then we're in trouble. If my identity is simply based on the body I have on, then I'm in big trouble. And some people are like that. I remember when I was a teenager, the big thing was, you gotta discover who you are. And I thought, okay, I couldn't find out who I was. There's nothing in material society to tell me who I was. I was a musician for a while, playing nightclubs and rock and roll bands and all that sort of thing. I got out of that, and then I got into, I was printing for a while, and took up printing, and had an apprenticeship in that and all that sort of thing. And, it wasn't in there either, And there's nothing wrong in doing these things. Nothing. You got to live. You got to have some sort of work in life. But there's a deeper yearning going on. You know, why don't I feel satisfied? Why am I always looking for something to fill up whatever is making me feel empty? You know, you find a new partner and that'll distract you maybe for 4 or 5 years maybe, until, you know, I like to make the joke, you know, until he leaves the toilet seat up or she leaves the top off the toothpaste, you know, and then conflict starts. Why are you leaving the top of the toothpaste? Why are you leaving the toilet seat up, you know? The big, beautiful love heart, you know, that was boom, 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 boom. There's a crack. So you're off looking for a new partner. And expecting this next person to fill that gap for me, which is really unfair, because that person that I'm going to love, no matter who they are, is subjected to the laws of material nature as well, just like I am. And because they have material body on, then the yoga knowledge tells us there are 4 defects that are there automatically. 1, sure to commit mistakes. 2, inevitably going to be put into illusion. In other words, you know, there's no time when they're not going to be, yeah. The very nature of that living entity is that they're temporary. Yeah. You're caught by the material energy, caught by the laws of material nature. Unless you have protection. How we find that protection may vary individually, according to who we are and according to what spiritual progress we've made in the past. And by the past, I don't mean these bodies, I mean in the past, before. People come into this life and they'll find a way to focus on the spiritual platform, maybe through, they join some religion, and that, you know, good luck to them, all good fortune. But real knowledge, there's a word called Sanatana Dharma, real spiritual value is beyond even religion. It's when you, the individual soul, again unite in individual love of the Supreme Soul. It has nothing to do with what group you belong to, what religion you belong to, what team you belong to. It's between you and the divine. And it's very intimate and it's very personal. This is what the yoga knowledge teaches us. Sanatana Dharma, there is an eternal activity that I should be engaged in. And gratifying my body in this material world is not it. Trying to find happiness through the senses of my body in this material world and through the mind I'm using in this material world is not my eternal position. Your senses are very dull and limited. They don't perceive everything. They perceive little bits. I mean, compare your nose to a dog. You can't. You don't smell a fraction of what a dog may smell. Compare your eyes to an eagle. You can't. You can't see the rabbit 1 mile down there as you're hovering way up there towards the clouds. They can. Yeah. You understand? So my senses are limited, yet I'm thinking if I unite them with the sense objects, these limited things, you know, your sense of touch even is limited, you know. So people try and suck this material world, the experience of this material world, and all we've got is these 5 senses, your tongue, your nose, your eyes, your ears, and your sense of touch. And you're trying to allow as much in through these senses to satisfy you. But all of it ends in emptiness ultimately. There may be a little pleasure in some of it, like my experience with opium. It was real, it was pleasurable. But it's still temporary. It didn't fully satisfy me. When we talk about spiritual satisfaction, we're talking about that thing. Once you start tasting it, it never stops increasing. How's that? It's not that you taste it and that's it, now I have it. Like with opiates or with Magnum ice cream or with whatever it is, music you're listening to. I mean, I in these classes, I often say to people, I used to love Jimi Hendrix. Used to get right out there with Jimmy on the acid, you know. Be gone for days. But, you know, looking back, it's all empty. You listen hard to the words and they're full of shit, most of them. They don't make sense. They just, all they do is it's like abstract. It'll create an impression so your mind has somewhere to go and play, you know. So while there's some enjoyment in that, it's not fulfilling enjoyment. It doesn't totally satisfy the core of my inner being, which is me, the soul, living within this body, using this body, the mind and the five senses, to function in this material world through. As a spirit soul, as an eternal spark of life, I need to have eternal food. In this temporary material world, this temporary material universe, then I cannot find it because it's against my nature. This world is temporary. This whole universe is temporary. But I'm eternal, so there's something wrong there. I'm in the wrong environment. I'm trapped here in this material body, kind of like a little bit like a prison while you have it. You're in it, you know. But it's not me. And while I'm in it, all it tries to do the whole time is immerse itself with material energy. It wants the material energy to splash over it constantly in different forms and shapes and experiences. And it's simply a perverted reflection of what I once had. How's that? That's what the yoga teachings tell us. You once were in a position of internality. You're living in what is called Vaikuntha, spiritual sky. That place with no anxiety as we know it here. Eternally existing in a state of happiness, blissfulness, knowledge. Being loved unconditionally and loving unconditionally. But here's the thing, because love is based on freedom of choice, love is never based on force. And it doesn't work when it's not love when it's based on force. You must love me. You know, no, you can't do that. Love is based on each individual's own freedom to love or not love the beloved. Because that's there, then it's called minute independence. And somehow or other we misuse that independence. We know there's a place there. It's a material energy. It's like a cloud that forms in the corner of the spiritual sky. And like a child that's attracted to something that glitters in the distance, you know, we think, oh, I want to go there and experience this. Right? And so, because love is not based on force or freedom, you're allowed to go. Yeah. It's described when the soul, when she wants to go and experience this material energy, that one who loves you unconditionally will advise you, my dear friend, my dear sweet friend, that place is full of unhappiness. You will not find happiness there. But if you want to go, I cannot stop you. I won't stop you. But I have to tell you, you will not be happy there. And so it's like the child. Don't go there, little Johnny. Don't put your hand in that. It's called fire and it will burn you. So what does he do? Sticks his hand in the fire. And he's got a smouldering finger. I told you, mate. So that's our experience here in this material world. We come here against good advice, because we want to experience our minute independence. I want to try and figure it all out myself. And so this is a playground we get to come in. This is a sandpit we get to use to try and figure it all out. So I'm trying to do it in simplistic forms here, but essentially when we enter it, it is very powerful energy. The material energy is more powerful than you are as an individual. It deludes the soul into thinking this is it. It offers the living entity all kinds of so-called happinesses that don't last very long, but because they change regularly, then you go from one to the other and it seems okay. I can cruise. So that's the nature of this world. That's what it does to us. So what we do here at the Australian School of Meditation Yoga, we offer this situation where, which is coming through yoga knowledge, and where we say there's a very simple solution. Like I was just saying a little earlier, I have to stop now, but you exist and your best friend exists. In other words, your divine connection is your connection eternally. That divine friend is there. That divine friend is appearing in this atmosphere as sound, yoga sound. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Yaba, Eloi, Jehovah, Allah. The supreme person, the supreme living being appears through yoga sound. Every bona fide Shastra in the world will describe pretty much the same thing. If you take shelter in these sounds, that's all you need. That's all you need. Because if of and by themselves they're all powerful, there's no limit to where they can take you in the spiritual sense. I mean, don't all of the religions of the world promote this? Don't they? I mean, in the Quran we find we should exalt the 1001 names of Allah. In other words, say them. But unfortunately, some of their people have said, oh, they're so pure, you should not say them. You will contaminate. As though you can contaminate the Supreme. It's like trying to contaminate the sun with thinking a piece of dog poo on the ground can contaminate the sun. It's rather the sun contaminates it, doesn't it? It evaporates the impurities out, and everything is fine. And pretty soon that is sterilized. So the sun is all powerful, it purifies. So similarly, that's how the names of the Supreme work. Save us, O Lord, by thy name. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Okay, so in yoga it's exactly the same. Chant the names of the Lord, just chant. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So they're giving me the wave at the back there. That means I've got to stop. Unfortunately, I get excited when I talk about this and I'll go on forever. Probably a whole day I could do, I think. Might need a glass of water. No, I've got to stop. So what we'll do, I'll chant a little bit while they bring the food out, and then we'll eat. And at the end of eating, at about 6:30, we'll resume chanting till about 8 o'clock. So thank you very much. Hopefully it's just a little bit of thought, food for thought there, a few ideas. Thank you. So do Gopala Govinda Gopala Govinda Rama Medana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Medana Mohana. Gokula Govinda Rama Medana Mohana. Gopala 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 Govinda Rama Medana Mohana. All right, guys, so let's get this eating thing over and done with, and then we can get back to some more chanting. Thank you.
I'm going to start off and then Jiva and Tag and others will come along and continue the kirtan. So we'll finish around 8 tonight. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very bold, everyone. Thank you. Welcome up to up with us.
Geez, they're going to wire me up. It's pretty dangerous, Jiva. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana 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 Gopala Govinda Rama Kirtana Mohana Gopala, Gopala, Gopala Govinda, Govinda, Govinda 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Gopala, Gopala, Gopala Govinda, Govinda, Govinda Gopala, Gopala, Gopala Govinda, Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Mitana, Mohana. 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 Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Mitana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Mitana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Mitana, Mohana. 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 Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Mitana, Mohana.
Gopala, Govinda Rama, Nitana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Nitana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Nitana Mohana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Hari Om. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Medana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda Rama, Medana, Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Haribo. Gokula, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama Metana 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 Mohana. Radharani Shine Sundar Vrindavan Hari Bol. Radharani Shine Sundar Vrindavan Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala Govinda Metana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama. Sorry. Metana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama. Metana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama. Metana Mohana. Let's all chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Right, so we'll get our dear friend Jiva Krishnadas up to take us out for the evening. Not take us out, but you know what I wouldn't go out with him. Yeah.
Just before we start our last session, just want to mention to everybody, I think some of you know already, I'm not going to sound like a bit of a broken record every week, but I just want to let people know that some of you may not know that we're having a retreat in September. A few of us here are organising a retreat up in Healesville for 4 days, and it's going to be really special events. You know, we've got one of our teachers is coming over, Charidas from New Zealand, and so if you're at all interested or vaguely interested, come and see me or Rupa over there playing the bass, and after tonight and at the end of the session, and you know, we can send you some information in the email, and you can check it out. Okay. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Pala, Govinda, Rama, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Pala, Govinda, 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Excuse me. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna I'm not sick, I've just got a throat happening. Wow. All bodies must come to an end.
The joys of senior years.
Yeah. It's going to get worse, right? Don't want to be it's not pessimistic, it's just realistic. Okay, we've got 5 minutes, so let's just try another one. Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. So, I think that's us for the night. And thank you all very much for coming and staying and helping us have a nice meditation session. And so, see you next time, hopefully. And we're here every Sunday as usual. I think most of you know that, and a few sessions, meditation sessions during the week as well. And don't forget the retreat. If anybody's interested, it's going to be a really good, nice 4 days away up at Healesville. Okay, see you next time, everybody. Thank you, Hari Bol.